I want to come on for a little bit, just popping in, because I hadn't talked to no one. I've been sharing some videos and some things. I want to just share with y'all about some things that I'm doing on my channel. It's a lot of changes being made. Like I said, you see my topic is about life changes. Sometimes life changes can be challenging, but sometimes you have to change for the best. Yep. So I'm glad that plantar fasciitis has gotten a little bit better. I've been walking a little bit. I've been doing pretty good. And tomorrow I'm going out of town, so I'm gonna attempt to walk a little bit further tomorrow. But I've been getting around pretty good and in and out. But I'm still taking it easy, 'cause it is still got some inflammation in it. But I just wanted to see what everybody was doing on this Saturday night. I know a lot of people probably um, either they're with their families or they just chilling on a Saturday night, maybe watching movies or out. Yep. If you're coming in, please be respectful in the chat. Today felt like a kind of like a fall day today. Felt like a fall day today. It been raining most of the day. Yep. See, I got my little fall bike, brown bike there. We're headed into a new month. We're headed into a new month. But we're a day away from the new month. Yes, we're beginning to the fall. In a way, I'll be glad because I don't like to be too hot. I don't like to be too cold. I like it when it be in between. Yep. But I want to come on and share. I don't know if you've been following me these past few days. This week, my doctor had told me that, I've been going to the doctor for my feet, right? Hey, welcome in. Welcome, welcome. Ghetto, ghetto, black fatigue. If you coming in being silly, I'm gonna get you out of here. I'm trying to have a positive, dialogue. Thank you. I'm trying to have a positive dialogue. If you come in being disrespectful, you will get removed. If I got 20 people in the chat, I should have at least 20 likes. How's everybody Saturday going? But I'm doing great. Thank you. And that's just a background. It is dark outside, but I'm not outside. I just got that background back there. How's y'all day going? Okay, thank you. But I just want to come on and pop in and see how everybody's Saturday been going. Okay, let me see what y'all talking about. But I'm good. I welcome people to my chat long as you're being positive. I don't have time for negativity. Do I watch any football? No, I don't watch football. My husband does. I love basketball. I glance at the football, but I'm not into it. Did your team win today? Did your team win today? If you're new, don't forget to hit that like button, share and subscribe. I am Georgia Girl, of course, and I just want to come on and talk because I had been dealing with some health issues, and my doctor had told me some things I got to change, and I want to talk about life changes, lifestyle changes. Sometimes we have to make life decisions. We might think they might hurt us, but then sometimes when we make life changes, it's be for our own good. It'll be for our own good. You should always If you get any type of diagnosis from a doctor, if you don't agree with what that doctor say, it's always good to get a second opinion. I'm doing okay, but the last month I've been dealing with plantar fasciitis, and it's inflammation to the tendons. And I'm finally getting where I'm able to walk a little better. It still get painful in the morning time, but it's not as bad as it was. So I thank God for that. No, it doesn't. No, it doesn't. So right now, I will be, if you've been watching my channel for the last week, I am on an inflammatory diet. That means I would be changing my eating habits. I would be, hey Kenneth, how you doing? Good to see you. I ain't seen you in a while. Let me see if I find something else to brighten up this phone because it's kind of dark. Probably because I got that thing. It's good to see you, Kenneth. I'm doing okay. My feet doing a little bit better. I put my dinner back there. This is what I had for dinner today. I'm put my dinner back there. Y'all see me? I had some chicken breast and broccoli. That's what I had for dinner. How you been doing? Good to see you. Y'all don't forget to check out my short. I just put out a short video. I've been sharing shorts, and lately I've been sharing a lot of short videos. But today I felt like coming on talking. Okay. It's good to see you though, Kenneth. How you been doing? It's been raining. It's been raining here today. Been raining. Uh, the weather been kind of muggy. Like you could tell fall is coming. And I just was coming on to share about what's going on with me. I'm doing okay though, compared to how I was a month ago. God is good. Had some trolls in here being crazy, so I ain't got time for the trolls. But yes, I had been going to the doctor for my feet, because I had plantar fasciitis in it, and that mean I had inflammation in it. But it's starting to feel a whole lot better than what it was. Feeling a whole lot better than what it was. I'm walking a little better. I'm able to get around a little better. But they also was telling me that I had inflammation all over my body. So right now I'm on a strict diet. My doctor put me on a strict diet. So y'all will be seeing some things on my channel. I'm going to be sharing what I eat during the day. That is for my own motivation. Eat and drink. I got to start doing some IV every week. They got to put IV in my arm every week to try to help get that inflammation under control. Um, so that's what y'all will be seeing on my channel for a little while until I get myself back on track. I'll still be sharing some inspiration. I'll be talking more about what's going on with me. But I feel pretty good. I feel pretty good. I've been resting. I've been having my feet up. Been icing it. I've been doing a lot of things, to work with it. Because I still got to keep moving with it. So I'm trying to find something. Let's see what else I got in my background. But that's what I had for dinner today. I had put me some chicken breast and I got some broccoli right there. Yeah. What you had for dinner today, Kenny? I know it's Saturday. A lot of people probably out with their families or they're resting. Cause I hadn't went live since what, Wednesday. Wednesday was the last time I was live. But I have been sharing videos and stuff like that. I'm trying to see. I'm trying to find something to brighten up the background back there. Hold on. Yep. But other than that, I'm doing okay. I'm doing okay. Just gotta take care of myself. That's it. And like I said, sometimes you can make life changes. You think they may be the bad decision for you, but sometimes those decisions you make turn out to be a good thing. Just trying to find where I put my flowers back there. Yeah, I put my flowers back there to brighten it up a little bit. Those are my flowers that my daughter-in-law had sent me. But yes, other than that, I'm doing great. I'm going out of town tomorrow. I haven't been nowhere about over a month due to my feet because I was having issues with it. And I've been getting it treated. I've been doing stretches. I've been icing it. So right now it's starting to feel kind of normal, but early in the morning time I can still feel the pain a little bit. So I just try to keep it elevated. Like right now, I just got like a band on it right now. Hey, welcome in. If you're new, don't forget to give me a thumbs up, like, share, and subscribe. I am your host, Georgia Girl. Okay. Hey, Lorette. How you doing? I'm hanging in there, girl. I'm hanging in there. Yeah, my doctor put me on a strict diet. I gotta avoid any food that have inflammation. I got a list of food I gotta avoid, and I'm sharing what I eat during the day. If y'all missed some of my videos, I've been sharing. I'm on day 5, and I gotta start getting IV in my arm. They're gonna be putting treatments in my arm, trying to get some of the inflammation out of my body. Inflammation does travel. Right now, the inflammation is in my joints, and I don't want it to travel in my heart or my brain, anything like that, because it does seem to travel. But other than that, I'm doing okay. I'm doing okay. I thank God for His grace and mercy. I am, but I feel better than I done felt for the last 4 weeks. You know, yeah. And that's what we gotta do, Lorette. We gotta take care of us. How you been doing? Because I know at one particular time you was dealing with some health issues. That sounds good, Kenny. You had a bacon cheeseburger at Applebee's. Okay. I probably could get the turkey burger and some turkey bacon. And I got a whole list of foods I can't eat any rice, anything white like white rice, the pasta. Now I gotta eat stuff like grain, any foods that give me inflammation. I can't eat it because it's tend to swells me up and make it painful for me. You know, the last 4 weeks I was dealing with my feet. Now my arms starting to swell. You know, I have shoulder issues, knee, back. I mean, he told me I was inflamed. So for the next few weeks, I would be getting some medicine put in IV in my arm. So yeah, but in a way, I'm a little scared, but I have faith over fear. Faith over fear and mind over matter. You know, like they say, it's a mind thing. It's something that like I know what's best for me, and I got to do what's best for me. And that's anybody. You know, a lot of people say sometimes the doctors don't know what they be talking about. That's why it's always best to get second opinions. Oh, you are? Okay, I'm going to check you out. So you be doing some sewing? Okay. Well, that's great. You know, we all have our days. We have to just do what we got to do and bounce back, you know. Because time is hard. Time is hard. I mean, this feet had me down a few weeks. I mean, every time I put my feet down, it was so painful. But now I'm moving a little better because I've been doing shock therapy. They been giving me shock therapy. They was giving me, I've been doing ice treatments at home. You know, it's a lot of stuff I was doing to help myself. And that's what you have to do these days. You got to do things for yourself. You can't wait on nobody to do them for you. And like I said, you know, it ain't easy. making changes. It's just like if you want to start a new job or get a new apartment, or if you are in a different relationship, like when it comes down to our personal life, if you're being with somebody a long time, and if you've been married for instance, you've been married for a long time and y'all decide y'all want a divorce. I'm not gonna say, because I've been with my husband next month gonna be 35 years. And I know if I had to separate from him or divorce him or anything in that order, I know it wouldn't be easy to move on and, to somebody else. I mean, especially, when you go through a relationship, a long term relationship, or been with someone for so many years, you just can't hop up and just go to the next person. It take time. That's anything. Anytime you're trying to make a life change, it does take time. And like right now, I'm just trying to get my body and my mind and everything back on track. And yeah. Thank you, Kenny. Thank you. I know you ain't seen me in a while. Yeah, I had been putting out videos, but I tell you, Kenny, this feet had been killing me. It had been killing me. I thank God right now I can sit up here now. Like I got my foot down now, flat on the floor. I had to put it up a few weeks ago because it was so painful. But what y'all been doing today? Have it been raining where y'all was? Cause it been raining here. I think the fall is starting to come up, y'all. I think fall is coming soon. You could tell that fall is coming because like right now in the morning times it be cool. Hey Nail Taylor, how you doing? Not that it was Nail Taylor. I was looking around. But yeah, you could tell it's starting to get cool now. So I had to turn that air conditioner off. I said, "Ooh, I can't stand to be real cold." Now, if the weather be kind of like it was today, it wasn't too hot. After that little rain went away, it started like it was fall, like muggy weather. It was okay. I can deal with that, but not that cold, cold weather. But I just want to come on and share with y'all about what y'all will be seeing on my channel. Y'all will be seeing my next chapter of my journey. And right now I got to avoid anything that got inflammation in it. Anything that got inflammation in it, I got to avoid it. Hey Ruthie, how you doing? Good to see you. I was just saying I'm doing okay compared to how I was about a month ago. But my doctor put me on a strict diet because since I have inflammation, he told me after they did my blood work, I've been told I had inflammation in my body. He's saying my body is flame. So right now I got to fight that inflammation. So I got to start changing some of the foods I eat, some of the things I drink. So y'all will be seeing a lot of different foods I be trying. I got to avoid a lot of different food. I got to avoid anything that gives inflammation. And some of the foods they told me not to eat, Lord have mercy. It's going to be a challenge, but I can do it. I have done it before, but he told me that inflammation can be all in your body parts. Right now, I got it all in my joints. And I don't want it to go nowhere else. I don't want it to go to my brain. I don't want it to be in my heart. So if I have to let go some fried food, that's what I got to do. Fried food, flour, like white flour, white rice. I got a whole list of stuff I got to avoid. I ain't even been able to drink no ginger ale this week. So I'm on day 5, y'all. So I'll be sharing with y'all what I eat in the morning time and what I eat in the afternoon or what I drink or eat. And if my feet continue to heal up the way it is, I might try to do a little walk. Well, tomorrow I will be out. I'm going out of town tomorrow. I haven't been nowhere in over a month. Like going out of town trying to walk somewhere. Tomorrow I'm supposed to be going with my kids. And they told Mom, you going to be able to do it. But yeah, for the past couple of days, I've been moving pretty good. Yeah. You think you got inflammation? The doctor will tell you. He said, I got it. He said, I'm flamed up. Child, I be having so much pain sometimes. And I told the doctor, I said, I know I've been dealing with back pain and knee pain for years. It started my foot, my arms. And he said, look, he said, ain't that but inflammation. So starting next week, I'll be getting an IV once a week. I'll be getting an IV once a week until I get that information down. How do they feel? How do they feel? How do it feel? I'm gonna start getting the IV next week. They're gonna be putting a needle in my arm and they're gonna be putting medication in there. Yep. So like I said, sometimes you have to just make right decision about your life changes, you know. I'm finna be 57 years old and I wanna be around as long as I can, you know. How do it feel if you have inflammation? Do you be in pain a lot? I be in pain. Like right now, my right above my right up in here, you probably see is real tender right there. So they told me I had fibromyalgia. I don't know if you ever heard of that. You ever heard of fibromyalgia? It's like chronic pain. Yeah, sometimes. Oh, okay. You ever tell your doctor about it? You ever tell your doctor about how you be feeling? Yep. It's challenging. You have that. Yeah. It's like sometimes I can't stand for nothing to touch me. You know, especially when that pain be in certain areas, like it be in certain areas of your body. Yep. So when I go and get my little grocery list, everybody gonna eat their own different foods. I told them I gotta eat this, they gotta eat that. Yep. No fried food. No flour, like like the rice. I got the list somewhere, but they gave me a whole list. I think I had put it up. Let me see. I think I got it in my phone. Let me see what they say. Your birthday September the 12th? Okay, you'll be 63. Oh, they don't have good doctors. Kenna, your birthday the day after my anniversary. My 35th wedding anniversary is September 11th. How you been doing, Ruthie? I know I was looking at some of your videos today. If y'all haven't seen me, because I have been trying to recover from my feet, it's feeling much, much better. But now I got to start eating right because they told me I got inflammation all over my body. And they don't want it to travel to like my heart, my brain, and stuff like that. They're already in my joints. Yeah. But it's challenging, very challenging. So mind over matter. I put it in my mind as a look. I get tired of being in pain, and whatever I gotta do to make myself feel better, I'm gonna do it. I'm not out here trying to be in a competition with nobody, trying to say I'm gonna be a perfect 10. Anything to me, it ain't about my weight. It's about me feeling better. But I'm gonna lose some because I won't be eating the same food I was eating. But it's gonna be all for my own good. My husband was sitting up and eating some pork chop last night. I said, look, I don't even want, after they done told me about all that stuff, I don't even want to look at a pork chop now. Even though it was looking good. But they said right here, 15 foods to avoid on the anti-inflammatory diet. White sugar, sweeteners, peanuts, alcohol, dairy products, gluten unless it is gluten free, vegetable oil, refined carbs, red meat, artificial chemicals, trans fat, GM corn, fried foods, high sodium. Any food that got high sodium, vegetable oil, flour, anything like that, I'm not going to be able to eat it. And dairy products. They do have like vegan stuff I can get. Like some of those snacks I showed today, some of those was vegan. Um, I know for the next month, I got to be getting those treatments. I go to a pain center and I'll be going there. I go there for injections and things like that. And next month is also my gonna be my 8-year cancer survivor month. So I'll be sharing some things about that. Hey EGOT, how you doing today? How you been doing? I know you hadn't had some type of surgery or something. I hope you're recovering okay. Yeah, I'm starting to recover back from what some of the things that I was going through, and I was just telling everybody about. I gotta change up my eating habits. I can't eat anything that give me inflammation. So it's the whole list of food. I just went over the list I got to avoid. I said it's gonna be hard. The holidays coming up. But if I do eat something, I have to eat something with moderation. But right now, my mind on just trying to get back on track. So they're going to do the treatments with the IV for a few weeks to see how that be. Then they'll check my blood work again. And that'll let me know how my inflammation, either whether it went down or whether it's getting higher. Hopefully within the next few weeks, things will I'll start seeing some changes. Because I'm going to stick with this. It's going to be hard, but I'm going to stick with it. One thing about me, I don't give up too easily. It gets stressed. I get stressed about certain things, but I said, Lord, I just asked him to continue to give me the strength. Cause I was in so much pain a couple of weeks ago. My husband was like, girl, you can't even hardly walk right here. That inflammation was in my tendons. And he was saying, you know, inflammation can be in your brain, can get in your brain, get in your heart, all your organs. Inflammation can lead up to cancer also. So I'm going to do all I can to get my level down and for I can be able to enjoy my life without being in so much pain. Yep. So I will be sharing my wellness journey. That's what I'll be doing. I'm on day 5, y'all. I haven't had any caffeine this week. No sugar. Only thing I done had is kind of like honey. Other than that, I haven't had no sodas or anything like that. All that is out the door for me. How you been doing, Ruthie? How you been doing? I see you were sharing some fall videos. Yep, fall is here yet. Well, it ain't here yet, but it's coming. They already got the Halloween stuff in the stores. We're gonna be seeing Christmas stuff probably next month. They ain't wasting no time now. Those flowers back there is these flowers is what my daughter-in-law gave me. She gave me these flowers. She wanted to brighten up my day because I had been going through some things the last couple of weeks. And she said she wanted to brighten my day up, and she really did. Yep. And thanks to the ones that have been supporting me. Shout out to my members. I do appreciate everyone. If you want to become a member, just hit the join button. You can be part of my membership family. Um, yeah, we have E-Gods in here. I think he's still working on his watch hour. The last time he was over here, I think he said he needed about like 400. Um, I've been okay. Thanks for asking. Uh, all the holidays decoration. I'm ready for fall. You are? Okay. Yep. All right then. It'll be here. See, I'm at the. I gotta. Ooh. Know what I said? The holidays coming up. Lord have mercy. It's gonna be a struggle for me, Ruthie. Yeah, I think he need about 400. I think he need about 400. Yeah, I had ran it for him before. Um, yes, we have to choose mind over matter. Sometimes we be like, should we do this? Yeah, I do, but ooh, girl, I've been wanting a ginger ale all week, but I, I I just gotta let it go, Ruthie. I've been drinking tea. Um, I drank the lactose milk. All right, Ken, you ate that. You ate that cheeseburger. Now you ready to go to bed? Enjoy your cheeseburger today. You know, after my doctor told me about the inflammation in my body, and like I said, I have already been saying is some of the food we eat does hurt us. A lot of people don't know. A lot of the food we put in our body make our condition worse than what it is. So we have to be careful what we eat. Now I'm looking at my labels and everything. Watching right now, I'm trying to make sure I don't get nothing with sugar in it. White flour, no vegetable oil. Oh my God. It's just like I gotta buy my own food separate from everybody else. Because I can't eat like everybody else now. Don't get flamed, stay flamed up. So I rather I rather be pain free than to keep walking around here, feeling the way I've been feeling. I don't know what body part gonna get flamed next. My feet, then my arm had started flaming up last week. I said, Lord, have mercy. So that's why I got to go and get this done. So y'all just pray for me. I don't know if it's going to be painful because this is going to be my first time getting this done. I got to get an IV for the next few weeks. And they're going to be putting medicine in my arm trying to get rid of the inflammation in my joints. I told y'all I have mobility issues on my left side, and it's been like that since I had that cancer diagnosed. I haven't had no coffee in 2 days. I have to slow down on coffee, sugar, bread, fried. Yeah, it's hard. My foot still hurts, but I'm hanging it out. Yeah, mine's got a little bit better, but yep, some of the same thing. Bread, unless it's grain, I can eat that. Whew, I tell you, that's why I was saying life changes are challenging. Some life changes are challenging. But you have to just, like I said, I try to keep God first in whatever I do. I pray about things before I try. I'm just sitting up there looking at my doctor when he was just sitting up there telling me, "Hey, Six Balls, how you doing? Good to see you." I was just telling everybody that I'm coming along compared to how it was 4 or 5 weeks ago. My feet, I'm starting to move around. I said I hadn't even been nowhere in about a whole month. I'm getting out the house tomorrow. We're going on a little trip, but I'm still gonna take it easy. But I feel, ooh, I couldn't even put my feet down a few weeks ago. It was so painful. And then my doctor told me, but I got inflammation all over my body. So I got a list of food I got to be eating, 6-Bo. It's going to be hard on me during the holidays, 6-Bo. You know, they be want me to make dressing and all that stuff. I'm going to make it for them, and I'm going to eat a little bit, but I can't eat anything that give me inflammation. Some of all the stuff that I like is what give me inflammation. And since I deal with chronic pain, I got to let it go. Starting next week, I got to be getting IV for the next few weeks. That's the only way they'll be able to get it in my system real good. So they'll be putting an IV in my arm. I probably pop up and let y'all see me. I got to start getting those treatment next week. For the next few weeks, they're gonna be watching me, monitoring me. I'm gonna have make sure my levels get back where they was, because my C protein level is real high, and it's showing that my blocker is showing that I got inflammation, and they don't want the inflammation to travel to my heart or my brain. So right now it's in my joints. That's why I be hurting all the time. So I told the man, Lord have mercy. I had got scared when he told me that, when he said inflammation travel to your brain. I had got scared when he told me that. Okay, but I just been taking it easy. I know y'all been seeing some of the stuff I've been sharing. Y'all will be seeing a lot of grass and green leafy over here. You heard me say about. Y'all gonna be seeing a lot of Brussels sprout, broccoli, um, greens, cabbages. Y'all ain't gonna be seeing. If I share any fried food, it's gonna be my husband food or the kids or somebody like that. Hey Frank, how you doing? Good to see you. I was just saying I was feeling much better. My feet got a whole lot better than it was about 4 weeks ago. I'm able to move around better. I've been walking around, and my feet feeling much better. Now I just got to get this inflammation at my joints. That's why I've been sharing different types of foods. Whew. I got my own list of foods, y'all. I gotta eat. Everybody got their own different list. Everybody mostly in the house eat about the same thing, but my food gonna have to be different. I gotta avoid the food with giving me inflammation. So it's challenging, but yeah. For the next few weeks, I gotta be doing this. So y'all will see me just sharing my breakfast. Then what y'all will be seeing me sharing my breakfast and dinner. I'm gonna do some smoothies. My husband been going on now. He got some hot dogs and some. What else you got in there? He got all that. Last night he had some pork chop. I said, look, just go. I told the go. So, but I got to get myself back on track. I just can't keep swelling and being in pain. And then I have to put them fries down. I just have to put them fries down, see, folks. Put the fries down and pick up a smoothie or pick up some spinach. You know, I always have tried to eat right anyway, but I didn't know a lot of this stuff was flaming me up until he was telling me. I'm like, what? Can't eat no peanuts. Now I can eat almonds, dark chocolate. Some of the stuff I shared in my box today, you know, that's gluten-free, vegan stuff. No vegetable oil, anything like that flames me up. So, it's gonna be rough these next few months, but I got it. I got it. When the holiday come around, what am I do? But yeah, as long as I been got that information down, I probably be able to enjoy myself. But my main focus right now is getting it down. And so, yeah. Read y'all comment. Yes, ma'am. Make a green smoothie. You do eat a green for a day video. Just do a eat green for a day. Yeah. I gotta go pick up some stuff at the grocery store, honey. I got my little part. My husband gonna have his little part. I be with the kids. They already tell my grandma, ain't nobody we ain't gonna eat like you. But they encouraging me. They saying, Grandma, we want you to do right because we want you to be with him with us. I said, I will. I just don't want that inflammation to travel to my heart and stuff. You know, I was having chest pain. Y'all remember when I was having chest pains? The doctor said inflammation get in your heart, it get in your brain. And it kind of scared me when he said that. I'm like, what? So right now it's in my joint. I'm hurting right up in here now. I don't know if y'all can see my arm. It's flamed up. My feet getting a little bit better. Now my arm. You know, I already had issues with my back and hip. I told him, man, I just need a whole new body. Goodness. Did you watch that movie called Sinners with Michael B. Jordan? I know I'm off topic, but you be reviewing. No, I didn't watch it. I didn't watch it, but my granddaughter did tell me it's on Netflix, right? No, I didn't watch it. I might watch it tonight. Ain't it scary? If it's scary, I ain't gonna watch it now. Cause I think my grandkid went to the movies and seen it. Them flowers right there what my daughter-in-law sent me. She said she wanted to brighten up my day because she know I had been going through some things. And it really did. Welcome in, everybody. But ain't it kind of, it's like a thriller? Is it scary or what? And then my anniversary coming up, my wedding anniversary. I'm like, Lord, what am I going to eat? Oh, Jesus. Oh, it's on HBO? Yeah, my granddaughter went and seen it at the movies. I've been watching like some series on Netflix. I have been watching some movies on Tubi. I said when I get out this live, I'm gonna watch Find Me a Movie. Y'all don't forget to check out my videos that I've been sharing. That's part of my new chapter I'm going on. So yeah. Oh, that how much it is? Wow. I used to love Cinemax. How y'all weather been today? It had been raining most of here today. Six Bowl, how the babies doing? How the kids doing? They done all got back. They done started back school. And prayers for the school. It was a school. Some kids got killed the other day. I know Lion Pride was talking about it. Uh, Prayers for that school. It was a Catholic school. I think 2 people had got shot. 17 people had got injured. They done started. They done start the year off with that already. As our kids are not safe even at school, Jesus. But like I say, it's just mind over matter. But one thing about me, if I know it's something gonna help me, especially when I know this concerning my health, I'm gonna put my mind to it and do what I'm supposed to do. And that's what we gotta do when it comes down to taking care of ourselves. We gotta put our mind over matter. 2 kids got killed and 17 injured. Yeah. It was a Catholic school. I'm like, what? A Catholic school? Prayers going out to that area. Oh, they been getting locked up? Wow. What y'all been doing today? It ain't been so hot today either. After that rain went away, it felt like a nice little fall day, you know? Had to turn the air off and stuff. But yeah, like I said, this new challenge, well, it's not a challenge like I was telling it's a challenge for me, but it's not for nobody else unless you just want to be part of it. But I told Mona, now this ain't no challenge. This is what my doctor want me to do, so I gotta challenge myself to eat that way, which I have always tried to stick with baked foods. But I know some of my weakness was those French fries. I ain't gonna sit here and tell you no story. I love me some Chick-fil-A fries. I can't. If I do any fries, I got me an air fryer. I can use it in that way. I can't put any of that grease back in my system. You've been watching college football most all day. Yeah, somebody came in the chat asked me, "Do I watch football?" Oh, I can't tell you who playing. My husband might can say, "Yeah, I used to eat French fries. I had to put that throw them away, Frank. Unless I bake them. But right now I can't get no potatoes and stuff. So when I said the stuff we put in our body can hurt us. See what I'm saying? And I didn't even know that till my doctor was telling me. So, but everybody's body is different. I know some people were saying they were going to do the, it's called the inflammatory diet. What I'm doing is to avoid inflammation. Yep, so. But other than that, I'm doing all right. I'm glad my feet feeling a whole lot better than what it was. I had got that shock therapy again the other day. Whew. I didn't like it, but it seemed like that shock therapy really did help my feet a little bit. And then I was icing it, and I had been doing my stretches. I'm still gonna continue to do it, but I can walk around much better than what I was. But then in the morning time, I can still feel it a little bit. Cook the potatoes. Cook the potatoes in the oven. Sprinkle French onion dip. Okay. Right. Are y'all ready for the holidays? Y'all ready for the holidays? They got all the fall stuff in the stores. They got the Halloween stuff in the store. The Christmas stuff probably gonna be up soon. Yep. But I just gotta stay focused, y'all. Just gotta stay focused. Anytime you make any type of life changes, you don't want to. What holiday? We got Labor Day coming up. You know when Labor Day come up, right? You know when Labor Day come up, right? Time gonna start passing. Time gonna start passing. It'll be Christmas before you know it. Oh, okay. Yeah, Labor Day is Monday. Y'all barbecuing? Are y'all barbecuing? So, like I said, y'all probably seeing a lot of salads over here. Y'all will be seeing a lot of salads and vegetables, which I'm supposed to be eating anyway. Hey, Sirius, how you been doing? Happy Saturday. Good to see you. Good to see you. You chilling? All right. Anybody barbecuing for Labor Day? My husband said he might do it. You been doing all right, Sears? Yes, I'm doing much better. I'm doing much better than I was about a month ago. Thank God for His grace and mercy. You know, I get one thing under control, here comes something else. So right now I gotta focus on I just gotta avoid eating foods that give me inflammation. So I have a list of foods I gotta go by, and for the rest of this year probably until I finish getting these IVs. Yep. So, yeah, I still feel it every now and then in my feet, but it's not as bad as it was. Cause I tell you, I could hardly walk around here a few weeks ago. Mm-mm. I could do it, put my feet up. I rest. I've been getting plenty of rest. And I think that would help me heal a little bit better too. I was getting rest. I was doing some treatments. But when they did my blood work, it showed that I do have more inflammation in my body. So they had told me for the next few weeks I'll be doing some IV. So that's what I'll be doing. Hopefully it won't be too painful. I just know they got to put a needle in my arm. You know, yeah. You live, Six Ball? Oh, I'm looking at a video you did. Okay. Oh, that's a. Sometimes Six Ball, I be looking at your video, and I be like, oh, she did that 2 years ago. Cause sometimes when you be on another phone or another device, if I see any of y'all video, I be like, oh, they been did that, but still, I hadn't seen it, so you still getting a view. See what I'm saying? Eating to live. Yep, we have to put mind over matter. And that's what I'm doing. I'm focusing. I don't have time for no negativity or anything like that. I ain't trying to be in no competition with no one. I'm just trying to live. You know what I'm saying? I'm just trying to get myself on track. And that's what everybody should do. Take care of yourself. Take care of you. If people, places, or things, if that messing with your mental state, or if it bothering you where you can't do anything or concentrate or focus on what you need to do, let it go. That's why sometimes, y'all see me, but you ain't been seeing me as regular as I was because I've been trying to focus on what I need to do. And right now I've been trying to focus on making sure I get this inflammation out my body. The doctor already told me they want me to do my part. They're gonna work with me. I'm gonna be having a nutritious. I'm gonna be having someone poking me every week with needles. Now that's what I don't like. But they said they gotta get this in my system. So yeah, that's what I've been doing. That's what I've been doing. I said, well, hey Sunshine, how you doing? Good to see you. I just seen when you put a comment on my video. Thank you. How you been doing? I ain't seen you in a while. And I was just telling everybody about the things I've been going through for the past month. I had been dealing with my feet because I was having plantar fasciitis in my feet. That's inflammation. Life is a peach. That's all right. That's right. Life is a peach. Whether we having some problems or not, but life still a peach. And I was just saying that I'm bouncing back, but I just got to make sure I stay on track with things that I got to avoid foods that giving me inflammation. That's why y'all been seeing me sharing the foods I've been sharing. I share the foods to help motivate, keep myself motivated, and then it's content for my channel. But I'm not telling nobody to eat like me. I the one got this problem, so I got to deal with it. But if I have had people coming in my comments saying they have inflammation, and it's rough trying to deal with pain, because that's all inflammation is, pain. And so I just, when I do share what I do, I always tell people my channel is not here to diagnose no one or tell anyone what they should eat. It based on what I got going on. But it's good to know that there are other people out there that's also trying to be on track. And that's what my channel's about over here. We try to help each other. We try to uplift one another. We try to keep each other, you know, some people think my channel might be boring. They don't want to hear nothing about your health. But this is what I choose to talk about. You see what I'm saying? A lot of people say they like what I do over here, and a lot of them want to see drama, but this channel is not for that. But if I had to defend myself, I will. You know what I'm saying? But I don't have to sit over here and talk about Frank and Six Bowls to get 100 people's in my chat. Cause this, I'm like this. If people gonna support you, they gonna support you. I appreciate the 2 or 3 that do stop by. I appreciate the 2 or 3 that come by in my comments because that'd be more than what you had. So yes, I'm not out here trying to please nobody. I'm trying to live. I'm trying to get what I need to be so I can feel better. And I use what I go through as my motivation, and I try to use it to help others. So I appreciate the ones that do appreciate the information I put out, but I always tell people, consult your doctor. Let your medical group, your physician, or whoever tend to you, if you changing your eating habits, anything like that, make sure it's okay with your doctor. See, they gave me a list of food to eat. They gave me a list of food to avoid. It is some of the food I like, but I gotta let it go. Though I'm gonna continue to be flame. Right now I'm sitting up here now, my arm aching. Still got some ache in my feet. And my back, it seems like the pain never goes away, but my body, I'm like, in other words, you know how you be accustomed to stuff? My body is accustomed to it. But when it get real painful, when I can't deal with it like I was a few weeks ago, I told my husband, I can't keep going through this. And so after they did my blood work, it showed. He said, your body is inflamed. And we got to get it out your body. So he told me what I got to eat. And so I just got to do it. I just got to do it. And I know I can do it. I have done it before. You know how sometimes we be hard-headed? We know this. Look, sometimes we be knowing things are not good for us. We like, oh, it's going to be all right. But I can't do it no more. I got to stick to what's going to be best for me. You know, we'll try stuff now. Knowing we'll pay for it in the long run. But yeah, sometimes we just have to let go and let God. Let go and let God. Mind over matter. What you been up to, Sunshine? You been doing some things on your channel? I know I haven't been seeing you lately. No, sometimes we don't see people notifications to know what's going on. Let me see what you've been doing. Let me look on my other device. We got Frank G in here. Shout out to some of my members what came through. I do appreciate them. I noticed the weekend I wasn't gonna be on too long, but I did want to come up and share that. I know y'all probably saying, George girl on a diet. Yes, I'm on an inflammatory diet. And I was just letting y'all know what kind of diet it was. I got to avoid foods that give me inflammation. Great. Okay. Don't like to be on this device a lot. Okay. I understand that. So that's basically what I wanted y'all to know. Like I said, I know I haven't been coming live like as regular as I was, because I had to just say, look, I gotta take care of me. And now I'm starting to feel a little better, but I gotta continue to do what I gotta do. So if you don't see a live stream, you will see some of the things that I'll be sharing. In other words, I'll be vlogging on what I eat during the day. But yeah, that's basically what I'll be doing. I know my treatment start next week. They say I'm gonna be doing that for the next few weeks. They'll be sticking me with needles, so I gotta get that done. It can be addiction if you let it be. If you let it be. Yeah, if you let it be. You know, like the people that are monetized like me, couple more people, you know, if you go a long time without putting anything, you have to put some on it. You know, if you just put a video up, you know. But our health does come first. I mean, I always say my health come first. And if the people that support me, if they still support me, they'll support me through it all. You see what I'm saying? And some of y'all have been with me since day one. And I appreciate the ones that still stick around with me, you know. Like I said, we got our own problem. Everybody going through something, whether you know about it or not, but everybody got something going on, whether it's health wise, financial wise. Somebody probably going through a bad relationship or going through transition with jobs. I mean, you never know what people might be going through. It was a girl from my hometown died a few days, last week. And you know, just looking at her, you didn't think she was sick. All of a sudden, she died from kidney failure. I had just seen her in the store probably about a week or two ago. And I'm like, wow, she didn't look sick. Because a person don't look sick, that don't mean they might not be going through anything. You know what I'm saying? You don't have to look like what you're going through. You're supposed to keep yourself up. You're supposed to take care of yourself. But people don't know what people going through every day. People don't know what people going through every day. They don't know what it takes for people to get out the bed. A few weeks ago, every time I try to put my foot down, it was painful. I already got one of the little push it thing. And my husband was like, Lord, if I'm going to have to stop work, my husband was like, you know, he don't work full time, no way, but he was like, because he about to retire pretty soon. After a while, he say. And he was like, is I'm going to have to stop work these couple of days? Because he was like, Amy, you can't hardly do nothing. I hadn't seen my grandkids about 2 or 3 weeks. They were like, we know grandma ain't ready. And if they can't look on YouTube and then see me live, they know something wrong with me. I didn't even get a chance to see my mom because I was in so much pain. And I'm like, Lord, just continue to give me the strength. And when I found out what it was, I just started working with it, just doing what I had to do. And today, like I said, I feel much better than I felt in the last 4 weeks. Sure do. Yep, because I've been trying to do the right thing. And that's what it's going to take, y'all. Sometimes might be some things that we might not want to do, but sometimes we have to change for our own good. Whether it people, places, or things. Sometimes people will try to mess you up. They'll try to enter your space and try to say negative things to you just to see how you gonna react and stuff like that. Hey, Butt Files, how you doing? Good to see you. I was looking at one of your I think you had did something recently. It was one of your videos. Y'all be doing a lot of adventures over there. Y'all make sure y'all check out Butt Files. They be going to different places. Y'all check out Six Bowls. She's raising those kids over there. She making sure they get fed, clothes. She doing it all. Make sure y'all check out Frank G. Whoever's in here. We had Sun. Let's see what his name. Sunshine Film was in here. We had Ruth in here earlier. Y'all make sure y'all just connect with some of these people, whether if you haven't connected with them already. But I wasn't gonna be on long. I just want to share with y'all, let y'all know about my next chapter, what I got going on. If y'all see me sharing different types of foods, is because I have to avoid. I have a list of foods I have to go by to avoid inflammation. You'll be surprised what foods. Well, I had shared what foods give you inflammation. So I'm trying to get back on track. My feet feeling much better than what it was. I'm able to move around a whole lot better. Ooh, I thank God for his grace and mercy. Y'all make sure y'all check each other out. But I'm fixing to. I do beyond the gate. Okay, you know what, Frank? I never watched the beginning of that, so I'm so lost. Did you share in the live? What six bowls talking about the list of food? I had said the list of food I got to avoid. Yeah, I had said it. I'm gonna go back over it. But I never got into watching that. But I do like it's a black cast though. It's a lot of black people play on that show. I see that. I had said I was gonna start watching it, but I'm like this. If I don't watch a movie or a show when it first come on, I'll be lost. Unless I go back and watch the series, you know. Oh, I used to love the soap operas now. Before YouTube, that used to be my thing. I used to love me some Young and the Restless, Bold and the Beautiful, General Hospital. I catch it every now and then. But I know Clifton Powell play on that, right? And he still look good for his age. I don't know how he is, but he still look good for his age. Clifton Powell. It's the best show. See, I'm going to have to catch up on the first beginning, so I don't know what's going on. But these are the 15 foods. I don't know what six bowls at, but these are the 15 foods I got to avoid. White sugar, sweeteners, peanuts, alcohol, dairy, gluten, vegetable oil, refined carbs, red meat, official chemicals, trans fat, MSG, corn, fried foods, and high sodium. Yep, no fried food. No fried food. I can't eat no food with high sodium, corn, no artificial flavor like the processed meat, like bologna, all that, red meat. That's all that give inflammation. Peanuts. When a man told me peanuts, I'm like, what? And you know, a lot of people be allergic to peanuts. Hey, look, how you doing? Good to see you. I see you got that hair braided up. I had peeked in on you today. How you doing? I know you still trying to get your watch hour. You should get them. You should be done got them, girl, because I know sometimes I turn my phone on or computer on. I said, Leon, I know you were close to getting them. You said you already got your dollar sign down there. So you close to it, right? Y'all make sure y'all check out Leonka. She has a channel over there. I'm sure some of y'all probably is connected to her. She be doing a little different stuff over there. You about to check it now? Okay. But yeah. You already got you must have had to get like 3,000. What you had to get 3,000 watch hours or 4,000? But yes, this is my next chapter on my wellness journey, y'all. I gotta avoid food. 4,000. I gotta avoid food that give me inflammation because I be in a lot of pain. And people don't realize some of the food we eat is not good for us. No matter how much I want this stuff, I gotta just leave it alone. You see, I stopped eating peanuts when I became a decision. They were bad for your skin too, cause they encourage you from the peanuts be coming out your skin, breaking people out. For real? And I also got to take the allergy test. I got to do the allergy test too. They want to check the allergy test, my skin. So for the next few weeks, I go to the doctor anyway, but for the next month, I'll be staying in the doctor. So I get this inflammation down. Inflammation is pain, everybody. It's pain in your tissues, and it also be in your organs. Right now, it's showing up in my joints, and they don't want it to go no further. They don't want it to get in my heart or my brain. The man told me, you know, you can get inflammation in your brain. I'm like, what? You know, I got a wellness channel, but I didn't even know that. I didn't know you can get inflammation in your brain. I know you can get it in your heart because you know that help cause heart attacks. You know, I was having chest pains at one time. You know, I take pills for that. So this been a long term thing for me. But sometimes when that pain hit me, it hit me and it shut me down. Like I was a few weeks ago. I was As I see y'all when I see y'all. I said, I might see a video every now and then. I said, but I can't sit up here and go live. I ain't want y'all to see how I was frying it up. That pain was getting to me. I didn't want y'all to see how ugly I was. But I thank God for his grace and mercy. I really do. Right now, it's a 3775 overall, but the graphene under the earn tab say 3.5, so not sure. I'm trying to see which one you gotta go by though. Which one you been going by? Oh, on Pluto. Okay. Well, you ain't too far from it, Leonka. Cause I see you be live a lot. You know, like I was saying, if you go live like overnight, if you just let your video, you know how I be doing like night vibes and just put a picture up and play some soft music, or like I got these flowers right now. You can put some flowers up, play some music, or you can do a silent live. You do a silent live overnight for a couple of days. You gonna see how your hours gonna jump on up. See, some people at night be watching when we be in the bed. Cause there's a lot of nights I said, look, I've been in chat for a few minutes. I'm laying down. About 10 o'clock. Georgia girl laying down. I might be still looking at my phone, but I'll be in the bed. Hey, Miss Key, how you doing? Good to see you. Happy Saturday. I was just on here just talking about, you know, the changes I had to make and stuff like that. I said, I know it's going to be rough on me coming up to the holidays, but I got it. Miss Key, you know I've been sick. I ain't been able to drink no ginger ale all week. Whew, them children, they love to bring it up in my face. My grandma, you know you don't supposed to be drinking that. Boy, I tell you, when them children know you don't supposed to be doing something, they sure gonna remind you. I be drinking stuff like tomato juice, tea, nothing with caffeine, nothing sugary. Woo! The only thing I miss is my ginger ale. For sodas, I had been stopped drinking sodas. Every now and then I get a Coca-Cola, but my ginger ale, whoo child. I didn't miss it this week, but I said I went 5 days without one, Mickey. I'm gonna keep on going. You know, I gotta start my treatment next Thursday. I start putting a needle in my arm, trying to get that medicine in my system for that inflammation. Woo! It was rough, good. And then my husband tried to show me a piece of pork chop last night. He had two pretty pieces of pork chop, y'all. I would eat my tuna. I said, I'm fine. Oh, Jesus. But I'm going to be all right, though. I'm going to be all right. I'm going to be all right. Let me see. My dad drinks ginger root tea. He helped a lot of. Okay, yeah, I know. He deal with inflammation too. Hey, Mona. How you doing? How goes the fight? I'm on day 5. Y'all probably been seeing some of the stuff I've been sharing. When I went back to the doctor last week, I've been going for my feet, right? Because I had plantar fasciitis, right? And they ain't nothing but inflammation. And my doctor told me, he said, look, you flame. He said, your body is flamed up. He said, you got inflammation all in your joints. That's why I been hurting. Y'all don't know, some days I be like, how somebody be punching you? That's how I feel like somebody be done hit me in different parts of my body, like my arm. Like right now, this arm right here, I don't know if y'all can see. Y'all probably think it's fat, but yeah. But I'm just saying, right in here is real sore right in here. And he told me inflammation. And they gave me a list of foods to avoid. So it's gonna be hard, Mona. It's gonna be hard. It's gonna be dressing time coming up. Ooh, Jesus. But if I want to eat me some, I probably eat just a little bit. But I gotta get the information out of me. But yeah, ginger is real good. Ginger is real good. Mona, you said you were gonna try it. It's not a challenge. It's just something. This is my own personal what I'm doing. But anybody dealing with inflammation, cause I have people come in my comments saying they be dealing with it, and it ain't easy trying to get that. You really gonna have to just. It's mind over matter. Yeah, I love drinking me some tea and stuff. My leg was hurting, so I'm paying attention to everything you say, and appreciate you sharing. You welcome, sweetie. But yeah, my doctor told me all of this stuff. That's why I was able to share it with y'all. Miss Key, how you been doing? Has it been raining where you at? Yeah, model. She one of my top chatters. She one of my top. She the one writing out a lot of comments. She one of the top ones to write comment. She'll tell me if she don't be in the chat, she will come in those comments, and I appreciate it. I appreciate all y'all. But yeah, honey, that's what's going on. So y'all gonna be seeing a lot of ginger, a lot of cinnamon, a lot of green leafy stuff over here. A lot of fiber, a little bit all. And y'all probably will see I've been lost some weight. My main thing is getting this information because it's the CP protein levels that is high. And I think I read it the other night. My marker is showing that I have inflammation in my body. That's arthritis. It ain't no cure for arthritis. I deal with arthritis because it's in my back. But when they tell you they're gonna draw your blood, they check you for all that. So they draw my blood, and my numbers was high. I'm glad my blood pressure, I done got it down. It been down for the last few weeks. The last week. But the first few weeks, it was high because I was in a lot of pain. So now my pain level then went down a whole lot on my feet, but it's still down just a little bit. But tomorrow, I ain't been out of town about a whole month, y'all. I ain't been going nowhere, but tomorrow I'm probably gonna be hurt when I get back home though. But I got something to go on my shoe. Yeah, the C protein, my C protein level is high. It refers to either the protein C that helps regulate blood clotting, C-reactive protein, a marker for inflammation produced by the liver. Yeah. Protein C is a natural anticoagulant that, when activated, limits clot inflammation by deactivating clotting factors. CRP levels rise in response to inflammation in the body and are used to diagnose conditions like infections and chronic inflammatory diseases. So I gotta avoid stuff that give me inflammation. Yeah, girl, but it been rough. Y'all done seen me. So y'all didn't see me on camera. At my hug, my great kids. Tears was in my eyes. Pain. The bottom of my feet would hurt me so bad. Then I went to the doctor. He was putting that shock therapy on me, y'all. I don't know if y'all know what shock therapy is. That thing they put at the bottom of your feet, like, he put that thing at the bottom on my skin. And like, I'm like, every time he hit that spot, I'm like, ooh, hold up. Yeah, it was like I felt the waves in my feet. I have authorized my back. Yeah, girl, you see how I'm sitting up like this? I got pillows all behind me. It ain't nothing but inflammation. That's all it is. Inflammation. And that stuff hurts. Arthritis ain't nothing but inflammation, y'all. Um, so my numbers are high. So that's why they want to uh give me some IV. I'm gonna be taking some IV for the next few weeks. They said a CRP test measured the amount of CRP in the blood. Though I say your blood work show a lot of stuff. So I go get my blood work done, and they check my thyroid level, all different stuff. See, I show Google this stuff. Whatever they tell me stuff, if I don't ask my daughter, I go look up the information myself. I said, I gotta see what these folks talking about. Shoot. Check the loot box, find a video clip you want to repeat, and check the loop be next to name. The video will not play because you. What you talking about, Mickey? What y'all talking about? I just click loop. Oh, she talking about how to do a video. You ate some pork rinds, and oh my lord, I had to tell her, girl, ain't you dealing with high blood pressure? You better put them skin down, girl, unless you put some vinegar on it. I use YouTube directly from my phone, but when I'm on my computer, I use StreamYard. Yeah, that's what I be doing too. I use StreamYard on my computer. Oh, you trying to see how to let the video run? Yeah, you got to hit the thing. It's in StreamYard. It say loop up under there. And like I said, like that picture right there. Like, no, this is, I'm on YouTube direct. If I just want to do a silent live, I let those flowers just sit just like that. But you can also play some music. If you have another device, you can play some music along with it. Those flowers are the one my daughter-in-law gave me. She said she wanted to brighten up my day because they know I had been dealing with this stuff. They wanted to brighten up my day. And they are beautiful. I had to get her my boots away. She want to water me every day. I'm like, oh, you don't have to water me every day. Yep. We don't charge a what? But girl, I tell you, it get rough, Mona. So how you been doing, Mona? Do you deal with that too? Cause I know I be reading your comments, Mona. Are you dealing with some type of pain, or are you dealing with something too? You know, I be reading y'all comments because I be want to get y'all responses and stuff. And I see you be sharing a lot. But yeah, this what they told me. No white sugar, no fried foods, flour, rice. Ugh. I love some rice now, y'all. I'm gonna have to get that brown rice. It's a lot of stuff. I gotta eat more like berries. That's good. Mhm. Yes, if your blood pressure is high, it's hard on your organs to filter properly, and it stress the walls of your veins and capillaries. So since it can't filter properly, it's causing infection. Yeah, my blood pressure was up when I first started dealing with my feet. Cause when you have pain, it does seem to rise. My blood pressure rise then. I had to buy a blood pressure thing and monitor it, but it's okay now. It's back to normal. Well, it's down at least. But I just want to bring that to y'all, and like I said, I don't try to tell nobody else how to eat or drink. This is based on what I got going on. But it's good to know that some people are dealing with this. I'm not the only one out here that's dealing with this. And you know, but anytime you going through something like that, always, if you're gonna change your eating habits or drinking habits, make sure you consult your doctors to let them know, look, I'm gonna drink this for a week. Or see, they gave me the list of food to eat. They were telling me the other day, they were just calling out stuff. You gotta avoid it. You gotta avoid. I'm like, what? I said, what? I was like, what? So, like I said, I trust God. I put everything in God's hand. Like I said, next month is my month. I'll be a 8-year cancer survivor. On the 20th of September, I'll be an 8-year cancer survivor. It seemed like 8 years ago, everything just changed for me. But I thank God I'm still here. Regardless of what I'm going through, I'm still here. You know what I'm saying? A lot of people can't sit up in the chair like I'm sitting. I'm padded down, but it's still okay. But I'm here. You see what I'm saying? So I don't take nothing for granted. Nothing at all. I do not take nothing for granted. I really don't. Enjoy your life to the fullest, guys. Enjoy it to the fullest. And that COVID still out there too, y'all. That COVID is still out there. Y'all make sure y'all still, I know it's still up to you whether you want to wear a mask and stuff. But if you know you're going to be around a whole lot of people, you probably have to back away from some because that COVID, they got another strand out. So you still need to wash your hands and stuff. Glad to hear you getting better. Admire your strength and positivity. Yeah, girl, but mom, it was getting next to me. I hadn't even seen my grandkids the first 2 or 3 weeks. My feet were bothering me so bad. I just seen them last week. They're like, Grandma, we know you been hurt. Because they know I used to be up there with them. I ain't been able to go nowhere with them. But I done got, now I'm able to walk around a little bit better. But I'm still taking precautions. But I have a wrap. I got my feet wrapped. And I got something to put in my shoe. So, and the doctor says inflammation. It's inflammation. So, I tell you. But if anybody going through anything, just know that you are not alone out here. There are millions of people going through something. You might not hear about it, but there are a lot of people going through something. And prayers going out to that school, the ones that shooting the other day. Prayers going out to that community. And then the sad part about it, it was a Catholic school, y'all. You know what I'm saying? The Catholic schools like that got people shooting up stuff. That don't even make no sense. That don't even make no sense. Children still going through something. It's still, the school year just started. What I'm doing up? Girl, I'm feeling good, ain't I? Yep, I'm doing a little bit better. I was just telling them about the foods and stuff I gotta start eating. But I'm finna get off of here, girl. You know I'm supposed to be in the, you would be on this late. But I had to come on for a little bit. How you been doing? Y'all make sure y'all check out Tops. I got your email. You got something going on tomorrow, right? Ain't you got something going on your channel tomorrow? I know I seen your email. Yeah, I'm all right. I was just telling everybody about the changes I got going on. The doctor put me on a strict diet. I gotta avoid anything that give me inflammation. Cause he said my body is inflamed. That's why I be hurting a lot. So they let you know the foods we eat. Some of the foods we eat does hurt our bodies. It hurt our bodies. So I got a list of food. Some of the food that I love, I'm not gonna be able to eat it. Customer testimony and giveaways tomorrow. What time? Cause I did see your email. I'm gonna try to catch you. I probably be look. I ain't even been on the road. I ain't been going nowhere this whole month, y'all. I'm finally finna get out the house tomorrow. Cause that feet they had, I couldn't do it. I couldn't do it. I couldn't walk around and do everything I used to do. I said, And doctor been giving me these shock therapy. That wasn't Mona. Mona, I don't think you'll like that. That shock therapy. I don't think you'll like that. It be to go out like this. He was putting that on the bottom of my feet. I want to slap that man. Yeah. They were naming out all that food. Girl. It started at 12. Okay, but not sure what time we're in. Okay. Yeah. He gave me a whole list of stuff. White rice. I gotta let it go. Flour. Fried food. Sugary drinks. Gotta have just deal with berries and green leafy veggies and fish and stuff like that. That's why y'all been seeing me sharing what I've been eating. So y'all will be seeing a lot of grass and y'all be seeing a lot of salads over here. But no, but I gotta do what I gotta do for my health. And that's it, y'all. That's it. Lifestyle changes. That's what I gotta do. And I have done it before. I have done it before. And like the dairy. I know I ain't supposed to be eating cheese because I have IBS. And different foods I eat with IBS is bothering my stomach. You know how we get. We get hard-headed. But I'm at the point now, I just got to let it go. I just got to get vegan, what they call it, vegan, plant-based food. And some of that food ain't good now. Some of it ain't good at all. But, until I can get some of this inflammation under control, yeah. Right now, my feet feeling a little better. My feet feeling a little better than what it was, but my arms are flame. And starting next week, I was telling them I got to start getting IV in my arm. They want to be giving me nutrients in my arm. They want to be giving me some nutrients and some things to help get some of that inflammation because they don't want it to travel nowhere else. It's in my joints right now. Yeah, that's what I've been doing. You been seeing my videos. I've been sharing some inflammatory foods. They don't want it to travel to my heart or my brain. When a man told me that, I'm like, inflammation get in your brain, they'll let you know, it'll get anywhere. Oh, okay, lymphatic massages. But anyway, y'all. Oh, you did? Yeah. The day I had some broccoli. My husband, he had pork chops. I had chicken. And I told those kids, I got my list of food. I got to eat. They eat what they eat. Though I says, the food will go in our body is what harming us sometimes. So It have to be like me, or you have to be up to that next person, whether you want to live with it or don't. And I don't want to keep going through this. I mean, I've been going through it for a long time. You know, I've been dealing with chronic pain for a long time. You know, when it get like it was a few weeks ago, when it get where I can't hardly walk at all and stuff like that, I know something have to give. So I said, Lord, just continue to give me the strength. My daughter says cleansing out the lymphatic system is important. Okay. I need to look that up. You said, look, what is that? I gotta get ready to get off of here too. But y'all make sure y'all check Top. She gonna be doing a giveaway tomorrow and different stuff. Okay, help with pain. Okay. Yeah, they're gonna be giving me some stuff next. You know, I've been going to a pain center. That's where I go. But next week they gotta put IV in me. So I gotta go once a week and let them do that. And you know, they say that's how to get in my system quickly if they put it in a needle. So I gotta do that. But anyway, I enjoyed y'all. But like I said, I just wanted y'all to know what's going on over here. Cause y'all probably saying George girl on a diet. Yeah, I am. I gotta avoid all that stuff, greasy food. I gotta put them fried chicken legs down, y'all, and stick with baked chicken legs. Your lip something is your when it get clogged, but sickness appears. Yeah. So hopefully after they put this IV, the medicine through the IV, you know, they give me another blood test and everything. You know, I already started with my eating, change my eating habits. All right, then. You know, I don't usually be up like they do. Not on those Saturday night. I came on a little late. That's one reason. But I'm finna get over here and find me a movie to watch. What's good to watch, y'all? I know Frank was telling me about the soap opera Beyond the Gate. I told him I gotta watch the first beginning of it. Cause if I don't watch something in the if I watch the middle of a movie, or if a movie has been on about 2 or 3 times, I'll be lost if I don't see the beginning. But I'm gonna check out and see what's going on till I fall asleep. Okay, but yeah, I'm doing all right. Better than I was 4 or 5 weeks ago, y'all. This plantar fasciitis, this stuff ain't nothing to play with. Shoo, now I'm feeling all right now, but when I get up in the morning, my feet gonna be real tight and they're gonna be a little painful. But I'm where I'm able to manage with it. You see what I'm saying? I could walk around with it. At first, I couldn't walk around with it. So I was crawling around with it. But like I said, I know God is good. I'm getting there. I'm getting there. And I'm able to get out the house a little bit. You did? Well, okay. I said I hadn't even been nowhere with my grandkid, my children, in about over a month. I supposed to be with them at the bar. Oh boy. But see how I feel to walk a little bit. But I've been doing all this week. I've been walking some, so it getting better and better each day. Then I'm taking some stuff for information too. You said better than Young and the Restless. I gotta watch the beginning if I can find out what going on. Yep. Yep, it sure can, girl. Well, all right, you guys. Thank y'all for coming over. I want to appreciate my members. Some of my members did come in tonight. My moderators. Thank y'all so much. And let's continue to keep lifting each other up. Let's continue to support one another. I know Top Bottom gonna be on tomorrow. She gonna be having people. You having people on your panel. You having a panel or something tomorrow, right? I know I read when you said some people gonna come on up for a testimonial. If I'm not able to get on the panel, I'll probably come in the chat and, you said by 12. Cause I did buy a product from you. I still got some in my jar. I gotta send over My husband calls, I cleaned the room up and got all my stuff sitting on the table. Yeah, I still see my jaw, but I be putting some on my arms and hands. So if I catch her, I come in and it's a good product, and I've been telling people about it. She doing a giveaway also, y'all. Well, all right. Y'all don't forget to be checking out some of my videos. Y'all follow me on this new chapter I've got going on. Um, y'all continue to stay blessed. All right. Y'all continue to stay blessed, stay encouraged. And if y'all doing something for Labor Day, stay safe. I know Labor Day is Monday, right? A lot of people probably going to be barbecuing or whatever. I just got to continue to stay focused and put mind over matter. Mind over matter. I know this is what I got to do, and that's what I'm going to do because I hate being in pain, which I've been living with it for years. But if it's a way for me to feel better, just be comfortable, I'm going to do what I got to do. If I have to just block out the internet, the YouTube, if I have to block out the negativity, which I don't do, but if I have to block out stuff that is not for me, that's what I'm going to do. And sometimes you have to take a break from social media just to get your mind state right. You know what I'm saying? But I want all of us to win. Top, bottom, I hope you have success and have a good show tomorrow. I'm going to try to catch you. Y'all make sure y'all connect with everybody that came over. I don't know if anybody live now, but if anybody live, let's just support all the way around the board. Y'all continue to have a good night. Stay blessed. Stay encouraged. And always stay what? Prayed up. I'm finna put some ice on my feet. At night, I put ice on it. I try to do some treatments at night because in the morning time, I'm going to be aching a little bit. But other than that, I'm bouncing back, guys. And I'll see y'all on the next go round. Bye-bye.